believe my book would definitely help the readers because it's more like therapy. The book, it actually helped me because when I was abused, I just went on with my life like a lot of other people. I never got a chance to grieve. I just went on and act like nothing never even happened. But the book, it explains to people that it's okay to talk. It's okay to open up and express how you feel. Rather, it expresses how a person feels when they have been abused. Whether if it's angry, because that's what you're gonna feel when you've been abused. But it also is a lot of therapy on how to get through your abuse. It teaches you how to be able to trust again. It teaches you how to be able to trust God to walk you through, because it's a process. And I don't want people to think, oh, well, she got it all together. No, as I said, it took me 20 years. So it's to help show you that it doesn't have to take you 20 years to get your healing.
I'm Sylvia Lathen, author of The Unlatched Door. I am a rape victim survivor and a suicide defeater of multiple abuse. I've been raped throughout my entire childhood. I've been raped by women. I've been raped by men. I've been raped by the strangers. I've been raped by the church. I was a homeless child. I grew up abandoned, neglected. I lived on the streets. I've been taking care of myself since I was 12. I used to eat off the streets. I was cursed since birth, so my mother says. I have a schizophrenic mother, a father who wanted nothing to do with me since the day I was born. I tried to commit suicide from 13 to about 27 because nobody wanted to listen to me. I came to family members and I told them that I had been going through some of these issues. And when I told them about the race, I was told to go somewhere and sit down, you will be okay. And because nobody tried to help me, not a pastor, not a mother, no one. Everybody shuts me down because they don't want to hear it and they don't want to deal with it. And so I carried that pain and I suffered in it. Insomnia, no sleep for 20 years, trying to find a way. I tried all kinds of things to commit suicide. Hated God because He wouldn't let me die. And I didn't know why He wouldn't let me die. And I couldn't understand it. And I couldn't understand why He wouldn't send me someone, one person, to help me through this pain, to relieve me from this distress, to relieve me from depression, oppression, suicide. I'm taking medication at 18, trying to control the thoughts in my head just to keep me from committing suicide, just to stop the voices from saying, kill yourself, your life is nothing. I suffered through a lot, and this is just not even half of what I'm saying. This is not even half. But about 5 years ago, I looked up to the ceiling in prayer, and I said, God, if you can heal me from this, from all this pain, because I have been raped throughout my entire childhood life. When I say entire, I got it every day, from the family, from strangers, from whomever. I used to go to school. I was raped before I went to school. When I got home from school, I was raped. I didn't trust anybody, not even the teachers, because I thought that all they wanted from me was to take off my clothes. This is the only thing I saw. This is the only thing I heard. But one day, I came to God and I said, God, if you could heal me,
come on,
and set me free and release me from this, I will do whatever you ask me to do. And God has turned my pain into power. This story is about myself. It's about myself, and it's to let people know what I've been through, but also it's to let people know how God can take your life and turn it around, because there is life after abuse. So my book states there is life after abuse, and what I do is I go and spend my time in shelters. I do what people didn't do for me. I spend my time in shelters. I spend time in youth facilities where children are committing suicide at the age of 12 years old, shooting out their brains because nobody won't help them from being raped and abused. So I have dedicated my time. I am a nonprofit organization. Lathen Enterprises is one of my organizations, and Restoration Foundation. What I have done is when you donate, you don't even have to buy a book, but if you donate, I give the books away free to homeless women and children who are suffering and they don't know what to do. And this is what my gift is. I give back. God has given to me, and now I give back, and I don't want for anything. I not only not eat off the ground anymore, I pay for people groceries. I do all kinds of things to help people that are suffering. I came today to let you know that your children are suffering. There are some things that parents is going through they're not telling what they're going through. I did a speaking engagement. A little girl, 8 years old, said, "Mommy, back her book because I've been abused." Her mother looked as though she seen a ghost. She did not even know. I'm on the radio and television all the time. An 80-year-old lady was so choked up from her pain of abuse. My story. She said she never got over her pain. This is why I'm here, to help people break free, to break the change, to set the captives free from people who are in bondage. I don't care where you are or who you are. Just like Dr. Shahid said, we're all dressed up, but it's something underneath all of this stuff that we're going through. And God doesn't want, he's coming back for a church that's spotless. And he wants us to be healed from our pain. And I don't care what no one says. You must be healed. You must be delivered, because you cannot go back with God with unforgiveness. You have to forgive from what has happened to you. But just know this, when you forgive, know that forgiveness is for you and not for what somebody has done for you, to you. It's for you to take your life back that was stolen from you, so you can give to another person, so your children can stand up here in the next 10 years and say, listen, I was healed, now I'm going to reach in a pit and pull somebody else out for their deliverance as well. And I just thank God for this book, which is also is a movie coming out of this book. So God bless you all. And if you haven't been through any of this stuff that I have, I'm sure there's a family member or someone you have been through that's been through some stuff like this. Talk to your children every day. Your children are being bullied in school. You don't even know it. They're not coming home telling you until you find them hanging in the closet with a string. And then by that time, it's too late.